Yeah, I think we were probably a little bit more consistent throughout, especially throughout the early part of the series. We played some really good cricket up until probably the end of the Test match, and then the T20s probably didn't go to plan. But I think that the fact that we haven't relied on one or two people as well has been really important. We think that one of our strengths is that we've got a lot of depth and that different people can stand up at different times, and I think we certainly saw that throughout the whole series. So it's certainly great from my perspective to know that so many different people can come in and do their roles. Yeah, I think the Test match was crucial to the whole series. We always went in there to try and win that game because we knew that if we could, then we'd be in the box seat come the T20s. So it was important in the second one-day international that we bounced back after England took the early momentum. So that was a crucial point as well. But from then, from that point on, I think we took the initiative and really tried to make sure in that Test match that we won it. That was our first aim, and I think that played a big part in the series. Yeah, it was. It was. Certainly the bowlers were probably the better performers throughout the whole series for both sides. England's bowlers did a fantastic job throughout and really made it difficult for our batters. So we had a little bit of time to prepare and get used to the conditions, but I think once we sort of got that, we were pretty fine. It just came down to performing on the day. Yeah, it's massive. I think there's been a lot of successful women's sports teams and individuals over the last couple of months, which has been great. So it's nice that we've been able to jump on board with that as well, and hopefully there's, this can bring a little bit more exposure and more crowds and public sort of awareness as well. So I know this game was on Gem back home, which was nice, and hopefully this can just be a bit of a kickstart for us in the future. No, I think this format's really good for women's cricket. Yeah, absolutely. I think it encapsulates what the women's game is about at the moment. The shorter format obviously take a little bit of precedence, I guess. I think to keep the Test match in there is nice as well. We don't get to play very often, so it's certainly nice to play them. But I think the format this series has been perfect. I think the one day will start off, Test in the middle, and finish with the T20. So I think that hopefully this will continue for a long time to come. Yeah, I think it's certainly nice to be having a break after this. After this series, it's not just the 7-week tour; it's the 3 months preparation that you put in as well. So, it's been one of the funnest and enjoyable tours I've ever been on. But I think we're all ready for a bit of a break. So it'll be good to get that when we get back, and then we jump into our domestic stuff. So, playing international cricket, you've got to work hard and you've got to be prepared to put in the time. So we all expected that, but I think the group's been fantastic throughout the whole series, really stuck together, enjoyed ourselves and made sure that we're prepared to play whenever we go out there.
I think so. I'm probably especially pleased with the way that I've bowled, because in the last couple of years I probably haven't bowled that well, and so I worked pretty hard in the off season and did a lot of work with a strength trainer back in Canberra called Ben Sapel to make sure that I was fit and strong enough to probably last this whole series, and from that point of view it was really pleasing to be able to contribute and probably bowl better than I have in the last couple of years. Looking at the way that England play and their brunt and shrub style, they really set the tone for their team, and I think it's a great asset for them to have, and I think equally we've sort of got that with our fast bowlers. So from that point of view, it was really nice to do okay in this series.